Hi guys, I'm Salima. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm so excited to be showing you my family's recipe for Ras El Hanout. This is a Moroccan spice blend that we use in so many different recipes, whether it's tagines or marinated meat or just a simple salad. What I love about this recipe is it is so customizable. You can add to the spices, you can mix up the quantities based on your preferences, and I swear it turns out great every time. I've had so many different variations of Ras El Hanout, whether it's like at a different restaurant or another family member's blend that they make, and I haven't met a Ras El Hanout that I didn't love. So you'll notice that we use a few more traditionally referred to as sweet spices, and those are cinnamon, allspice, cloves, and nutmeg. And you may think that these kind of spices have no place in savory recipes, but I'm telling you, they add so much, especially in traditional Moroccan recipes. Like we have this tagine with onions and tomatoes and beef. It's called makfoul, and in this recipe, the Ras El Hanout, like the sweeter spices, add such a depth of flavor to those onions and tomatoes, and it just feels like a richer caramelized flavor that you really have to add these spices to achieve. So you'll also notice that I'm using a blend of pre-ground spices and whole spices. I've got whole coriander seeds, allspice, and cloves. And I think that adding whole spices, it's just another way to add more flavor. They're usually fresher, and it just feels like you can extract more flavor from them. But if all you can find is ground spices, that works great too. You'll see most of the spices I'm using today are already ground. So we're gonna start by grinding up our whole spices, and you can do this either in a small coffee grinder, a spice grinder. If you're using a coffee grinder, make sure that you've cleaned it out so that you don't get the coffee flavor in your spice mix. Today I'm gonna be using a mortar and pestle because that's what I have accessible to me. So let's go. So again, I'm starting by grinding up any whole spices I have. Today I'm using whole allspice, cloves, and some coriander seeds, and I'm grinding them up as finely as possible in my mortar and pestle. I really wish you could be in my kitchen smelling this right now because it's just so fragrant. I love grinding up whole spices. Okay, so once that's done, we're gonna start adding the rest of our spices. So I've got nutmeg, cumin, some black pepper, some paprika, as well as cinnamon, turmeric, ground ginger, and last but not least, a little bit of cayenne. I think I did 1 teaspoon of every spice except for the cayenne because I don't want the spice to overpower all of the other flavors. Again, you can adjust this depending on your preferences. If you like a more spicy blend, you can add more, or if you don't want any spice at all, you can leave it out completely. From there, everything gets mixed together until evenly incorporated and your Ras El Hanout is ready to go. All right, so you saw that took less than 5 minutes. I mean, if you're not using any whole spices, it could take 1 minute even. It's so convenient to make your own. The smell just sends me back to the Medina. Honestly, it's so rich and sweet and spicy at the same time. It's magical. I want to use it on everything. Obviously, you could buy this at a local spice shop or on Amazon, on the internet, but I think it's just one of those things that's so fun to make and so fun to customize. So I hope you guys give it a try. I will continue to share lots of recipes using this spice blend, and if you're interested in finding some right now, you can go to my website, salimaskitchen.com, and there are a bunch. I recommend storing this in an airtight jar in your spice cabinet, and make sure to read the expiration labels on all of the spices that you use, and make sure that you are paying attention to which spice has the soonest expiration date, because that's what will be the expiration date for your spice blend, just to make sure that everything stays fresh. If you give this recipe a try, please let me know what you think, where you like to use it. If your family has your own specific spin on the spices used or the quantities used, let me know in the comments. I love hearing about all the different variations of this spice blend. I hope you guys give it a try, and I will catch you next time.